Gaza has been under Israeli siege, named by a human rights organization an open-air prison. The people have been suffering for over a decade from unjustified deprivation of basic human rights, continual discrimination, violations, and abuse, let alone the several genocidal attacks in the past that bombed civilian houses, buildings, murdering children, women, and innocent civilians, just like what's happening now. Innocent lives are being killed, detained, abused, discriminated, and humiliated every day, including children, without condemning, fair media coverage, international intervention, or aid. The Palestinian freedom fighters from Gaza launched an unprecedented assault in which hundreds of Israelis were killed, wounded, and kidnapped. Israel formally declared war against Gaza, launching airstrikes, killing hundreds of Palestinians and wounding thousands, bombing residential buildings, and threatening to commit war crimes against besieged Palestinians in Gaza. The Israeli Minister of Defense declared that we deal with human animals and act accordingly. This is the morality of the longest occupation in history. Israel's failure to adhere to international legitimacy resolutions led to the destruction of Palestinian life in their land. PENGON, Friends of the Earth Palestine, condemns the Israeli attacks against Palestinians, civilians in Gaza, and we hold Israel fully accountable for each and every killing over the last days across historic Palestine. The continuation of the policy of double standards, the silence of the international community regarding the criminal and racist practices of the Israeli occupation forces against the Palestinian people, and the continuation of the injustice and oppression to which the Palestinian people are exposed is the reason behind the explosive situation and the absence of security in the region. Dignity requires justice, freedom, and independence for the Palestinian people, and full implementation of international legitimacy resolutions. While Palestinians are facing one of the worst massacres and large-scale killings, we call on all of those who fight for justice to organize protests to demand and end the Israel's criminal attack on the Palestinian people, immediately mobilize to disprove Israeli propaganda, whether in the media or in the government, push your governments to support the Palestinian call for the immediate reactivation of the UN Special Committee Against Apartheid. Everyone deserves freedom. Palestinians are asking for theirs.